Hello friends, welcome to Python Telegram bot section. In this section we are going to learn how to create our own Python for Telegram, actually bot for Telegram. Okay, so at the end of this section you will be able to create your own Telegram bots, okay, to do some specific job that you give to your bot. So the first step that you need to do is to come to telegram.org website and download the Telegram application if you use Android or iPhone, iPad, or if you use Linux, Windows, Mac, or anything. You can download it and you can install it into your system and you can use it. Okay, so this is the first step you need to do. And the second one is to install some module that I want to tell you. Okay, the first one is Python Telegram bot. So how can you install it? Very easy. Use pip install python telegram bot. Okay, so press enter and everything will be installed and you'll be ready to start. The next thing, pip install virtual environment is another thing, is a virtual environment that we are going to use, and later on I will tell you why do we need this virtual environment. Okay, so you need to install this one as well. And third one, you need to use this from this virtual environment. How can you use it? Use virtual environment and then you give a name to this. Okay, so right now I give venv. It's a little like standard name that most of developer programmer use this, and you could use it or you could change and give some other name. So now I press enter. Right here into the folder you see venv, we have it right here, and we have some file and folder like bean, activate. Okay, we have lips, and so right now you don't have to see this and you don't need to do anything, and that's all. Okay, what is the next thing you need to do is to use something called phrase. Right here it is pip phrase. Now press enter. So this phrase function will show you that you have all these module and libraries. Okay, see, we have a lot of them right here. Okay, so we have them here, and then why do we need this phrase? Okay, we need them to move some kind of library and module that we are going to use, move them into a txt file, so later when we move the whole bot into another device or send it to someone else, so they could use a simple txt file to install everything they need. Okay, so how? Very easy. You use pip phrase and then use this thing here and then give a name -r requirements.txt and press enter. So right here you just see, okay, we have -r. Actually we don't need this r right here. Let me remove this, but before removing, you see here we have all the module right here that we can install them very easy. Okay, we don't need this r right here. Okay, remove it. While installing we need that. So how can we install from these requirement? You just use pip install -r then requirement.txt. when I press enter, all this module that we have right here will be installed into my system. So if someone has do not have this all module, then they could use this thing and install all of them with just one command that we have right here. Okay, so great. What is the next thing, which is the last thing, and then you will be able to start creating your own bot, and that is something called bot father. Okay, so you come here into Telegram for desktop or into your Android, no problem. You search for bot father, you found it right here. It has a tick here, a blue tick. That's the real one. Okay, we may found more like that. These are not the real one. Okay, this one is the real one. That the Telegram itself, the Telegram company created this, so it allows you to create new bot. Okay, and then you could use Python to give some functionality, add some functionality to your bot, and it can do something that you want. Great. And after coming here, you can see something here. First you need to write slash and then start, and you will be able to see this one. Okay, I mean write it right here. And now when I write new bot dash new bot, or I just click this one, I will be able to create a new bot. So we will go and see that in the next lecture. Okay, now that you know everything about Python Telegram bot, now let's start creating our bot. Okay, you come to bot father, which is itself a bot, and you write new bot right here. Okay, let me write that. We have new bot and press enter. And right here it says that alright, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Sorry. Okay, please choose a name for your bot. Okay, I will choose something like exploit chip and say good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. It must be unique and it must end with bot. Okay, so great. Let's see. I have exploit chip and then bot. Let's see if it is already assigned. Okay, let's say done. Congratulations on your new bot. You will find it at this is my link. Okay, that I can use it, and the thing we need is this one. It is an API key, HTTP API key, that we can give some functionality using this API key. So later on we can change it, very easy. Okay, but right now we are going to use this. Okay, so I copied this to use it, and also I want to show you something else here, that you can give description, you can give about anything. So let's give some kind of description to this. I'm going to use my bot that I already created. Okay, exploit chip, and right now I'm going to write some kind of description. Okay, I can name it welcome to exploit chip bot or Telegram bot. Okay, Telegram bot. So right now it's okay, it's done. And also let's add something about this. How can we add about? Set about text. Great. And for this bot, and now about this, let's say that exploit chip create content for users, for its users, so we all can improve. Okay, day by day. That's it for now. So later on if you want to add more things, you know that we can add more details, and always we can update this everything. Okay, and if I want to show you how can we change the token or the ID API key, right here you can see a token. When I create this will change the API key for your bot. Okay, so try not to share your API key with someone, so if you give this to someone, the person will be able to have access to your bot and he will use it. Okay, so great, now it is created. Let's go and see exploit chip. What can this bot do? Okay, we just give a little description. Welcome to exploit chip Telegram bot, and also when I click here you see the about right here. Exploit chip create content for its users so we all can improve day by day and much more. Okay, and this is the username that everyone can find it. Great, now let's go and start giving some functionality to this. So right now if I start this, you see nothing happened. Okay, so let's go give some functionality to our bot. Great, now you created your first Telegram bot, and now let's give some kind of functionality to this. Great, now I have the module. I need the module that called Telegram. Okay, so let me import that. I'm going to import telegram.ext means extension. Okay, so I need this, and also I need to import some specific thing from this, and also to show you. So right now it is okay, and I just imported this and I don't need any more thing, but I'm gonna show you so you could understand better. Okay, so from telegram.extension import something called command handler. So command handler. Okay, we need these two things right here. Great, now I need my API key. Okay, so I'm going to create a variable named updater. It is equal to telegram.extension.updater with capital U. Updater right here, we have it. Okay, and then I need my API key that I already copied that. Let me show you once again so you could see that right here. Okay, you need to copy this, and we need this to have access to our Telegram bot. Let me, I just exited exploit chip right here. Okay, so now we have our updater or our API key, and also let's have something called dispatcher. It is equal to updater.dispatcher. Great, now we have this, and let's create a function of start named start. Okay, so div start, it asks you an argument. Let's name it bot, and also we have another thing for older version, but for new version we do not need this. Okay, something like update or context or anything, you can name it. Okay, so later on we can use these all there. Okay, so bot dot message dot reply text here, and the text will be right here, the text we want when we start our bot. Okay, when we press or send this start, and or whenever you see the first here is a start button, when you click that you will be able to see some kind of text right here, and we are going to write that right here. So hello friends, welcome to exploit chip bot, and how can I help you, for example. Okay, how can I help? Great, now we have these, and what is the next thing we need to do? Now it is time to call our function that we created, that's start. Okay, so we have the dispatcher dot add handler, you need to use these functions, okay? And inside this we need our common handler, which is right here. Great. And for common handler, we are going to say that whenever the user types something like start, then call the function which is start. Okay, we are done. And something at the end you need to write is dispatcher dot start polling. Okay, start polling is one function that will able you to start the program. And also one more thing is updater.idle, something like this. Okay, so now let's go and see if there is no error, so we will be able to start our bot. Okay, Python 3, and then we have exploit. Sorry, I'm not right here. I need to go to city, Telegram bot, right? Telegram bot. Okay, now Python 3, and I have exploit chip bot.py. Press enter. It says that okay, dispatcher object has no attribute start polling. Okay, no problem. Of course, dispatcher do not have that because it is updater. Okay, sorry for that, was my mistake. Now once again I'm going to execute my program, and I think it is running because we have no error right here. And let's come back right here. Let's start our program and wait just a moment. Okay, it's giving me nothing. Let's go back right here. Updater has no attribute idle. Did you mean idle? Oh, sorry, again my mistake. So let me close this. This is idle. Sorry. Re-execute the program. And now once come back right here and let's restart our. Great, now you can see that when I started this I received this too because my network connection is kind of weak, and I pressed this thing 2 or 3 times and it gives me 2 times this from this. Okay, so now you see that we have our message, hello friends, how can I help you? And also you can see that right here whenever I press this, and you will receive this one. Okay, so great, you just created your Python Telegram bot that working great. Okay, so let's go and improve this bot. So we need to give more functionality to this. Great, now you created your first Telegram bot, and now let's give some kind of functionality to this. So I need this, and also I need to import some specific thing from this, and also to show you. So right now it is okay, and I just imported this and I don't need any more thing, but I'm gonna show you so you could understand better. Okay, so from Telegram telegram.extension import something called command handler. So command handler. Okay, we need these 2 things right here. Great, now I need my API key. Okay, so I'm going to create a variable named updater. It is equal to telegram.extension.updater with capital U. Updater right here, we have it. Okay, and then I need my API key that I already copied that. Let me show you once again so you could see that right here. Okay, you need to copy this, and we need this to have access to our Telegram bot. I just exited exploit chip right here. Okay, so now we have our updater or our API key, and also let's have something called dispatcher. It is equal to updater.dispatcher. Great, now we have this, and let's create a function of start, named start. Okay, so div start, it asks you an argument. Let's name it bot, and also we have another thing for older version, but for new version we do not need this. Okay, something like update or context or anything, you can name it. Okay, so later on we can use these all there. Okay, so bot dot message dot reply text here, and the text will be right here, the text we want when we start our bot. Okay, when we press or send this start, and or whenever you see the first here is a start button, when you click that you will be able to see some kind of text right here, and we are going to write that right here. So hello friends, welcome to exploit chip bot, and how can I help you, for example. Okay, how can I help? Great, now we have these, and what is the next thing we need to do? Now it is time to call our function that we created, that's start. Okay, so we have the dispatcher dot add handler. You need to use these functions. Okay, and inside this we need our common handler, which is right here. Great, and for common handler we are going to say that whenever the user types something like start, then call the function which is start. Okay, we are done. And something at the end you need to write is dispatcher dot start polling. Okay, start polling is one function that will able you to start the program. And also one more thing is updater.idle, something like this. Okay, so now let's go and see if there is no error, so we will be able to start our bot. Okay, Python 3, and then we have exploit. Sorry, I'm not right here. I need to go to city Telegram bot, right? Telegram bot. Okay, now Python 3, and I have exploit chip bot.py. Press enter. It says that okay, dispatcher object has no attribute start polling. Okay, no problem. Of course, dispatcher do not have that because it is updater. Okay, sorry for that, was my mistake. Now once again I'm going to execute my program, and I think it is running because we have no error right here. And let's come back right here, Let's start our program and wait just a moment. Okay, it's giving me nothing. Let's go back right here. Updater has no attribute at all. Did you mean at all? Oh, sorry, again my mistake. So let me close this. This is at all. Sorry. Re-execute the program. And now once come back right here and let's restart our, let's go back and great. Now you can see that when I started this, I received this too because my network connection is kind of weak, and I pressed this thing 2 or 3 times and it gives me 2 times this from this. Okay, so now you see that we have our message, hello friends, how can I help you? And also you can see that right here whenever I press this, and you will receive this one. Okay, so great, you just created your Python Telegram bot that working great. Okay, so let's go and improve this bot. So we need to give more functionality to this. Right here we have our Telegram bot. Okay, let's add some kind of button to this. For example, if you write here, for example, services or something, and we need to have 2 function in some channel and also some bot, we see that there is too many options that we could select. Okay, and we are going to add that to this Telegram bot. Okay, so for doing that we need to import from this Telegram something called reply keyboard markup. So from Telegram import that's called reply keyboard and markup. Okay, so for doing that, let's come right here and create a new function, and let's name it I don't know, maybe services keyboard or something like that. So I have function called service keyboard. Again, I have the bot here and also the update. Okay, so let's have our keyboard. It is equal to, so right here I am going to have those buttons. Okay, like I don't know, maybe Python, and also the next one is going to be JavaScript. Okay, so for now we have we are going to have these 2 keyboard here, and let's do the next letter. So I have bot dot message dot reply text, and I don't know, let's write, do you want to see? And in here we are going to have our reply markup. Okay, so let me name it reply it is equal to we have imported this right here. I am going to copy this and use it in here, and inside this we have our keyboard. Okay, this keyboard that's here. Great. And for the last one we are going to use these services. and it is service keyboard. The services is something that the user will write into the bot, and also this is the function that we just created right here, and also these two things will be shown right there. Okay, I'm going to save this and execute this if there is some kind of error, so we will see. If not, let's go right here and let's see our help, and I think this is okay. It faced some kind of problem, and let's see what is that. Okay, you may sometimes see this is because of a network error. Okay, my network is not very good, so that's why I'm facing sometime with such kind of error. Okay, right here, let me. Okay, now you can see that we have this. Now let's write services, and let's see. So the service is not working. Maybe we have some kind of problem or some error here. Let's see, we have a replay error right here, so let me save this, and right now you will see how we can stop and then restart our program. Right now if I go and try once again, it's not gonna work. Okay, so you need to kill this running, okay, and then you can try it once again. So right now I'm going to shut down this, okay, and close it once again, and then come right here, and I want to run this one more time. Now you can see right here it's running. Okay, we have no error right now. Let's come back here and start our program. So it is started, and let's see if we have the message here. Okay, we have the message, and now let's go and see the services. Great, now you can see that we have the Python and also the JavaScript right here. But when I click this, it gives me JavaScript. If I click Python, so it gives me the Python. Great, and now you can see it is a kind of a little bigger. Okay, these two. We also have the option to make them smaller. So how can we do that? Right here, I am going to add one more thing. That's something called resize keyboard. Okay, resize keyboard is equal to true. Now I'm going to save this, and again I am going to stop this or kill this. Okay, shut down, and okay, I'm going to run this once again. So right now you can see it's in running. So let's once again I want to see the services. Okay, now you can see that these buttons are resized. Okay, these are now adjusted with the text that you can see here. And if I press Python, it is writing me Python and doing nothing else. Also we can do one time show, like if I press JavaScript or Python, so it will show me the JavaScript or Python right here, and then this must be disappeared. Okay, how can we do that? Again, I'm going to come right here, so let me come right here and shut down that for now. Right here we have another option that called one-time keyboard, so that we are going to make that true. One-time keyboard is equal to true. Great. Now again I'm going to run this, and let's come back here and see. So let's start this, and okay, now you can see that we have that. Now if I write services, again we have this, and also now that I want to press this Python, now that I want to press the JavaScript, you can see that this disappeared. Okay, again that's right here. Now if I want to press Python, and it gives me the Python and disappeared. Great, now you know how to create your buttons, and let's go create some kind of more functionality, add more functionality to this Telegram bot. Okay, so see you in the next lecture. I added some changes to this file. The first file I add some functionality to Telegram bot. This is the first lecture that you've seen, I think, and also the second one that we were creating some kind of button. This is the second one, so you may need this. I will provide this as PDF, and I'll send this to, I will provide it on resources, so you could use it. Okay, I did something like this, you may want this. So also this Jupyter is very good when you write your code. Right now if I press Ctrl P, and you know that this is printing me the whole PDF, and I can give you the source code very good in a PDF file. And if you need such kind of thing, you can use this right here like this. So now let's add some more functionality. This is gonna be adding, let me change this to something else. Favor buttons. Okay, so let's see how can we create some kind of favor button. What is favor buttons? Sometimes it gives you an option or a text right here, and then gives you two options or three options right here. When you click to these two options that's right here, that will be right here, and it redirects you into a website or in a YouTube channel or in another group or something like that. So how can we create something like that? I'm going to copy this, the whole thing right here from here, and paste it into the new cell. And for doing that, we need two new things that we need to import from Telegram. Okay, so from Telegram, import, one of them is called inline. So now when I press tab, it gives me everything right here that I can choose. One of them is inline keyboard button. Okay, and also from Telegram, import, the other one is inline keyboard markup that we already imported reply keyboard markup. This time also we need inline keyboard markup. Okay, so great. Now let's create a function. So this function is going to be favor keyboard, favor underscore keyboard, and like the previous one, we have the bot and update. Okay, right here we have our keyboard, which is equal to a list. Okay, so in here, inside these, again I'm going to have this inline keyboard button. Okay, let me copy that from here copy and paste it here, inline keyboard button. And for this I'm going to give the first option is going to be, for example, the Python, and the next one is a link that I want this to be redirected. Okay, I am going to right now give this link, so it could be JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript. And if I want to add more of these, I am going to use Kema here. Again, copy this and add it here. Okay, this is gonna be the second one. For example, I have another lecture or another group or anything. Okay, so right now again I'm going to add this link, which is here just for taste. Okay, so I'm copying this and pasting it here. So try not to forget and to add a comma at the end of the line. Okay, so now we have two buttons here, and what is the next thing we need to do? That is, again, we need to use bot message reply text. Okay, bot.message.reply text, and we're going to give the text here. So let's name it, let's call this, or give a text, anything. Okay, training from exploit chip theme or something, anything. Okay, and right here we're going to use replay markup is gonna be equal to this one, this time this one. Okay, I'm copying and pasting this not to be missing with spelling. Okay, so we have the keyboard right here. Now I'm saving this, and I think right now we are ready to go. But one thing is, right here we need to give our function. Okay, I'm going to add this a favor and also the function which is here. I'm copying this and right here pasting it. Okay, so I'm saving this, and now I'm running my program. So right here you see it's running, and if there is no error, so we will see that right here. Let me start this. Okay, you see the result. Now let's write favor and press enter. Let's see. Okay, it says that training from exploit chip theme, we have JavaScript and also we have Python. Okay, but right now the link for both of them is the same. Okay, you can change it, you know, and if you want to open this, you can open, and right now I don't want that, so I'm not gonna open this. So great, now you know how to do how to create some like glass button. It's like glass, okay, that has no color. Great. And also for services, right here right now we have two of these. Let me add more so you could see we could add more. For example, the first row we will have two buttons, and then in the second row we will be having the second column or row, maybe, okay, row, we will be having one button. So let me show you how can we do that. Okay, I'm going to go back to the code, so I'm going to stop this from running. Right here you see we have two row here. Okay, let me add one more row, and it's gonna be like maybe Java. And right now the first row we have only one thing, the second as well the third one. I want to add in the second one more thing, like let's add Python as well, and I want this to be 3 button here. and also like Java or maybe C++. And let's add the here one more, and that's gonna be maybe CEH or certified ethical hacking, and that's it. Okay, so the first row we have 2 buttons, the second one we have 3rd, and the last we have 1. So let me run this. Okay, right now it is executing, and let me go back right here and start the program. Okay, we have this. Now let's see the services. Right here you can see now the first one we have 2 options, the second one we have 3 options, and the last one we have 1 option. Now you know how to edit the buttons, how to create your this kind of thing that will redirect you into another group or another anything. Okay, anything you want, it will redirect you into a page, into a YouTube channel, Facebook, or anywhere you want. Okay, so congratulations, now you worked a lot on creating your Python Telegram bot. Okay, so let's see what is next. Okay, so see ya.